Good morning. It is a brew day. That noise you can hear is the robo brew heating up. We are super efficient today. I have for once measured all the grain out the night before, measured all the hops out the night before. Water and all was ready to go. Everything was sitting ready, so I just get up in the morning, come out here, press the button, go back into the house, and while the water's heating up, I'll get a cup of coffee, something to eat, whatever. So that's what we did. And then I came out, it must have been, 45 minutes later, and it turned out I hadn't turned the bloody elements on, the two elements, and it was sitting at the same temperature I left it. So yeah, that is not a very good start for such a, professional brewer as myself. So yeah, that wasn't very clever. It's taken so long now that I've had to go and get another cup of coffee. But we're nearly up to temperature now, so today we're doing a dark lager. So it's an India black lager. It's kind of the same thing as it did last year, but it changed the recipe a little bit. I think the one I did last year, it turned out really, really good. Really liked it, really wanted to do it again, but used some more hops. So I didn't use that many. I think it was just Amarillo and Citra off the top of my head. I think that's what it was. And Nelson, possibly. So we're using Nelson, Rakai, and Azaka. I'm trying to get rid of some of those small packets of hops I have. So that's the two of those, the Rakai and the Nelson gone, and then into the Azaka. It's more fresh. So yeah, we're doing that. I'm doing a lager because the other reason I'm doing a lager is because I've got a lager in the fridge. It's coming out. I'm going to get it kegged. Or I'm going to get a cold crushed actually today, so I'm just basically going to pitch onto that yeast cake, which means then I need to transfer it from that fermenter into something else. So yeah, I hadn't actually thought of that until it literally came out of my mouth. So but yeah, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't think I need to say anything more about it yet, other than the dark grains. There's two sets of dark grains in this because it's a dark lager, which is, I've got a small amount of Carafa 3 that I'm getting rid of, and the other thing is I've got dark wheat, or black wheat, or whatever, or chocolate wheat it is actually, sorry. So rather than put them, what I did the last time was, I didn't put them in the mash, I did like a cold steep overnight, and then I added it with like the liquid with like 5 or 10 minutes left on the boil. Turned out brilliant. It was no harshness whatsoever. It was the colour that I wanted, although it was more brown than black. I didn't go crazy. And the flavour was, off the hops. So that's what I'm doing again. And hopefully that should turn out the same way. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to go and get mashed in because that must be nearly 72 degrees or whatever it is now. So see you in a bit. No sooner had I said the words than the heating element knocked off. So that was very good timing. So it's in at 72 degrees, I'm mashing in 67, so usually what happens is by the time I get mashed in, it hits 67. We've got the 500 watt element on as well too, or will have, whenever we get mashed in, so it's a huge big dough ball I've found, but I'm not feeling anything else. Love the smell of that, of a mash. I imagine this is what it smells like to work in like a biscuit factory or something like that. All day long you're smelling something like that. Of course, you might be revolting we're in a biscuit factory, I don't know, because I don't. I can dream. Okay, just make sure it's looks steady on both sides, and out we go. Okay, you can see I've jerry rigged up this table because I'm making 2 kegs. I don't have the big table anymore, it's outside, so it's still a bit low by the look of it. Very clever. You know what, I might just do it by hand actually, because I'm going to be in here anyway, so I'm going to get a job. Okay, so we're sparging while the heat's on. It's only like 11 litres anyway, so it's not like it's going to take long. Plus that nice hot water's keeping my hands warm. Really cold today. Very windy. Okay, 60 minutes. There's only one hop addition, which is the Moutier. Still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Only 8 grams. So it's going in 60 minutes, and then everything else is going in a flame out. In terms of pre-boil, now obviously it's not going to be the final colour, but we're sitting about 104. It's about 104.2, so I think we're pretty much spot on there as far as the recipe goes. So that's it. So I'll see you in about an hour. My God, it's cold today. It is seriously cold. Okay, that's flame out now. You can hear it's got a wee bit lower than 70 degrees, so I'm bringing it back up again. And then we'll hold it at 70. This is a combination of Rakai and Azaka. It smells good. It smells very good. Got a bit of a whirlpool thing going as well too. So it's going to be a 30-minute hop stand. Very windy out there, that's why it's so cold. It's like a wind from the Arctic. It is fucking Baltic, is the technical term. Okay, we're chilling down. Now one thing that no one reminded me to do was to actually put the dark grain, the liquid from the dark grains in. Oops. So I've had to put it on the stove top and boil it up for a few minutes. I'm going to put it in now. The water is already chilling down, so yeah, that wasn't very clever. Yeah, it all kind of went to shit at the end there, what can I tell you? It is what it is. It's coming out about 104.8, the gravity on it. That's a couple of points down in the recipe. But it's still like within the target is like 5% or something like that. So it's S23 yeast, and it's a yeast cake as well, so I think it's just gonna go right down to 10, at least 10, maybe below, who knows. But yeah, that's it. For being very organised this morning, that was a bit shit, if I'm being honest, today, for one reason or another. Didn't particularly enjoy that brew day. And there was stuff going on in the house, the weather, the bloody wind, it's crazy. Every time I wash my hands now, my hands are starting to, can't see that, I know, look how red they are. They're all starting to break up and stuff, so I'm going to have to get the moisturiser on tonight. Anyway, let's taste this bad boy. See? I didn't stir the hop spider, and there's just loads and loads of crap in there, and it was just full to the throat, and yeah, that's another thing that went wrong. I meant to stir it, yeah. Nah, for all them hops in there, yeah. We'll wait and see what it turns out like. So, big dry hop going in about a week's time, so hopefully that will save this beer from oblivion. So. Okay, so this is day 8. We're going to dry hop the dark lager. This is 63 grams each of Rakai and Azaka going in. So it is now flatlined. So let's get it in. It went off like a rocket. I mean, it was off within hours, and within 2 days it had like 90% finished. And they were at lager temperatures, like, wow. Okay, we'll give that now a couple of days, about 3-4 days maybe. Get a cold crush and into the cake. There is the finished beer. So, I don't know if you can see. an awful lot through that, but it's not clarity as... Okay, clarity's not as good as I thought it was initially. It's not great. Hold on, actually got it. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. You can see the colour there as well too. It's that kind of reddy brown sort of colour, which is what you get when you do the Czech dark lager style. So this is in the keg. It must be 2.5 weeks, going up to 3 weeks now. It's tell you what, let's get a nose before I tell you what I think of it. Let's actually have a drink of it and see, just in case it's changed in the last 24 hours. On the nose, now I did dry hop this with Azaka and Rakai. I am not picking those up, just not getting it. It's malty, it smells malty. It's always smelt malty, for some bizarre reason. It's fermented down to 1006, so this is actually 5.5%. Which is a bit more than what I was thinking. I thought maybe 1009. So I don't know if that's blown. Well, no, because you dry hop after fermentation, so it's that theory out the window. Yeah, it smells malty. There's maybe a little bit of kind of sweet candy or something off that. But not really kind of tropical fruit hops, which is what I was presuming it was going to be, using that combination of hops. Okay, 5.5%. Cheers. It's got quite a nice body on it, even though it's finished out quite low. It still tastes kind of like it has a medium to light mouthfeel. It's like it's almost medium when it's going in, and then it's light when it goes down, which is really nice. The taste, there's plenty of carbonation in there as well too. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, the keg is set for about 19 psi, so it's quite high. But it doesn't taste, I mean, there is obviously a difference between bottle conditioned over carbonation and keg over carbonation, as I found, which is when it's in keg it's generally really foamy, but obviously in the bottle it's just insane and you can really taste the difference. But with keg beers, I don't know, you can't really ruin a beer by over carbonate. Well, it's easy fixed as well too. So yeah, the taste. This has not turned out as I thought it was going to turn out. This is the second version of this beer. The first version I used, I think it was American hops, Amarillo, Citra, that type of thing. Came out fantastically well. Real hop punch off it, even though I didn't use too many hops. And compared to this, there's actually like 243 grams, I think it is, of hops in this. And this does not taste like a hoppy beer. This tastes like a brown ale. Honestly, I'm not kidding you. This tastes like a nutty brown ale. There's that word again, nutty. We've been through this. Nutty. Nutty. It's a nutty, right? Yes, it's nuts. So yeah, how does that? What have I created here? I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad to drink, but it's not great either, like, I'll be honest. But it's not what I wanted. I mean, in the boil there was the Motter, there was the Rakai, there was the Nelson Sauvin, and the other one, the Azaka. And I was thinking, this is just going to be a big fruit bowl. and it's not. It's not. It tastes like bloody nuts. How does that work? It tastes like almonds. No, it doesn't taste like almonds. But yeah, it does. It's very strange. Very strange. It's perfectly fine. I mean, I've been hitting it quite hard the last couple of days, especially last night. And it does give you a massive hangover. I can let you know all that. So, I don't know. I think I might have to go back to the drawing board with this beer. What I wanted was a nice, clean lager, but had that kind of hoppiness that the first one had, and that kind of combination between the malts and the hops that the first one had. It was absolutely fantastic. But this is not it, and I'm buggered if I know why that is. The only things, I mean, it couldn't be the hop combination, surely not. Surely that amount of fruity hops would make it taste of fruits, you would think. Forgetting to add the dark liquid, the dark wort, to the boil pot, while there was hops in it, was probably a mistake as well. But surely it wouldn't have contributed to this kind of flavour. I don't know, it's a mystery. It's a mystery I don't think I'm ever going to get to the bottom of. So yeah, I've created a brown ale with lager yeast and IPA hops. So I don't know. I don't know what else to add. So we'll just finish on that bombshell. So yeah, cheers. In terms of temp, it's about 69, so we're getting down. And normally I do this in stages, but that time I just chucked everything in. So if you're going to get dough balls, it's usually doing that, I find. But hey, sure, something for you to watch. Am I even going to, anyone even going to see this really? Does anyone really care about mashing in? There's no one person that cares about mashing in. But whose name shall not be mentioned.